Hello friends! So in case you don't watch all of my videos, I have been teaching myself to speak and read and write Korean for the past year. I've made a couple of videos about it, trying to help other people with the knowledge that I have. And I thought this one would be pretty helpful as well, hopefully. I originally wasn't going to make this yet, but I thought that I would while things are fresh in my mind. And it has been almost exactly a year since I started teaching myself, so I thought I would celebrate that by making a video relating to that. A few months ago I made a video where I gave some resources to help learn Korean if you're interested in that kind of thing. I mentioned a YouTube channel called Talk to Me in Korean. What I don't think I mentioned is that they have a website as well that sells Korean language books, so you can learn Korean by using books as well as the lessons that they teach on their YouTube channel. I've always heard very positive reviews about them and people always have amazing things to say about their books, so I thought that I would give them a try. I very exclusively have been using free resources because I don't have money to spend on anything. But I decided to save up and see how much I like their books and kind of try them out so that I could make a video to review them and maybe help other people make an informed decision on whether or not you should buy them for yourself. So it took me a while to save up because I don't have a job, but I finally did it. So I would just like to make a disclaimer really quick. I'm not being paid to make this video or give a review or say good things. This is just because I want to help people and I wanted to give a review on them. So hopefully it helps somebody out. So I'm going to start from the beginning, which is their website. Very clean and very well laid out. Everything is organized into different sections, as I feel like it should be. They have their book section, they have an ebook section, they have their videos on their website as well. So pretty much everything is all in one place. You can get anything from single books that are on their own to bundles of 19 books. What I ended up getting was a bundle of 2 books, and I paid $36 in total, so it was $25 for the 2 books and then all the shipping and all that kind of stuff. I ordered my books at the end of October, got them in the beginning of November, and they say it takes around 2 to 3 weeks to get the books, and I got mine in like exactly 2 weeks, and I got them in really good condition, which is important. They weren't damaged or anything like that. They were packaged really well. They're super good quality. The pages are not like cheap paper. It's actually really good, sturdy paper. And they feel like really super expensive books, even though they're not. I think each book is roughly $13 each, or somewhere around there, depending on which one you get. They have several different kinds of books. The 2 books I got are about $12 and $13 each. I got the bundle of textbook and the workbook for level 1. This is what they look like. Textbook, right there. The workbook. The textbook is filled with the lessons, so it's the one that teaches you everything. Looks like that. And then there are some exercises that help you kind of concrete in your mind what it just taught you. And then obviously the workbook is filled with games and other exercises that you can do to help you even more, which I found extremely fun. Give me a lot of space to write answers, but I used a notebook because I don't like writing in my books. But also, if I were to let somebody else have them eventually, I wouldn't have the answers already in them. I have to say, I was excited to try them out, but I wasn't totally expecting anything amazing. I've tried learning from several different places and got the same result pretty much every single time. So I was expecting to learn a lot of stuff that I already knew because it's the level 1. I was actually going to skip level 1, but I'm glad that I didn't. And I was very pleasantly surprised because not only was I learning things that I already knew, but in a different way, so it made them interesting, but I was learning things that I didn't know, that I totally didn't understand before. Pretty much what that means is there were things that I had tried to learn before but couldn't understand because of maybe the way it was worded or the way it was taught. But with these, I was having so much fun learning in each lesson that it was like sticking in my mind more than it had before. And that was actually mind-blowing to me. I don't have a hard time learning usually, but it takes a lot to get my attention and make me want to learn it and be interested in it. And these are definitely a good example of something that makes you want to learn. They're fun and they're simple. The lessons are broken down into like 2 or 3 pages each, but they pack so much information in such a little space. I don't know how they do it, but it's still effective and you still are learning something. I made the mistake of doing more than one lesson in a few nights, so I finished the book a lot earlier than I would have. There are, I think, 25 lessons in each book, and I finished it in about 19 days because I did like 2 or 3 lessons on a couple of occasions. I wish I hadn't done that, but I learned just as much, so it's okay. But if you have a hard time getting sucked into something, and if Korean is kind of hard for you still, I would definitely recommend trying these out and seeing if they work for you. I'm not going to guarantee that they will. Everybody learns in a different way, but they helped me a lot, and I feel like they'll help a lot of other people. I'm really happy that I tried them out. I'm going to try to save up for the second pack because I know if I had started with these, I probably would have been a lot farther along than I am right now. Online resources or free resources in general can only get you so far. Sometimes it pays off to actually pay for something. Now, I'm not saying you have to spend $500 or $600 for Rosetta Stone. Obviously, these are only a few dollars each, and I feel like they did just as much as maybe Rosetta Stone would. I don't know, I've never tried it, but in my opinion, these are amazing. If I had to give any kind of criticism or say something I didn't like, it was that they were short. I just wish there was more, but I understand why there isn't, because then it would be like, does this book ever end? Oh my god. So I think that was everything that I wanted to talk about in relation to the books. I hope this was helpful and that it will help you if you're looking into buying from Talk to Me in Korean. They have a Twitter as well where they will answer questions and stuff like that if you need help. So be sure to check out their Twitter. I will leave that in the description, as well as the link to my Korean store, which is where I bought the books. It's not called Talk to Me in Korean. I don't think I mentioned that, but I'll leave a link to that and anything else I think will be helpful for you if you're looking into buying books from them. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.